Before I proceed, sir, with the booking out at 10 to 5, remember you told the court that you were doing investigations after you verified the whereabouts of accused number 2. You were busy with the investigations on that day.
Camera or le la thola gore molatifatso ba le ka itsatsi le la rena le la tswela pele ka dinyakishi
ke a go bola ebile o tlhalotsetsa golo gore moto wa rena bile ba thusha ba fisha ga go gone le go tšwetša pele di-investing tša rena ona mo mo garage yone tšile we tsebedi be re šala morago ka document ya ka lefa yona ya tlala ka mo court.
That is correct, my lord. I do remember, and in addition, our vehicle helped us when it overheated, as it also assisted us that we could proceed with other investigations of that particular document that the court had asked for, and the document was roaming around in the courtroom.
Kwiqiniso bengishilo-ke ukuthi nkathi-ke ngayo ngangiyobheka-ke ngiyobuza ukuthi umsolo wayekuphi nendawo makhona-ke emsebenzini ngishilo-ke ukuthi saqhubeka-ke ngophenyo nokuthi futhi-ke imoto yethu-ke yayinenkinga-ke lokho kwasinikeza-ke ithuba-ke lokuthi-ke sibheke-ke noma senze-ke olunye uphenyo ikakhulukazi-ke ngayo idocument lena-ke ibikade ijikeleza khona la enkantolo.
Were such investigations concerned accused number 2 particularly late night?
Dinyakisho tšewe bošegong boo di be di sepedišana le molatofatšo wa bobedi.
Ao ba ke tšela ke tše lefile feleng tšona gomme go na le e tele gore wa mega ga yona.
No, it is one of them where he is involved in, and those investigations are the ones that I gave them to you.
Ukubuza ukuthi-ke ngabe lelo phenyo lelo lalifaka noma lahlanganisa umsolo wesibili yini, cha uthi-ke bakuwomunye wabo futhi-ke lawo ma-documents lawo ila engikunikeze wona.
Okay. So in other words, those investigations are still pending.
Dinyakisho tšewe ga se tšho di fele.
Nka se kgone bolela ka tšona ka gore already lengwala la rena le ditlo tše pepeneneng nka se kgone go fetola go ya gare ka yona.
I will not be able to respond in that further as our document has already been publicized.
Lokho bafuthi ukuthi-ke uphenyo lelo lusaqhubeka noma lwaqedwa yini angeke ngibe kwisimo-ke sokuthi ngaphendula-ke lokho nanjengoba-ke idocument yethu-ke manje isikhishiwe.
You further confirm that when you, okay, let me just leave it because the Nongoma case, murder case, that docket you said it's in the hands of Brigadier Kininde.
That is correct.
Correct. Let's go to exhibit MM2. Let's proceed. After 10 to 5, accused was brought out again to First Laura's court on the at 2 minutes past 5. You were driving.
Kamera metsotso ya lesome pele ga iri ya botlhano ke mo e leng gore molatofatšwa yena o ile a ntshiwa lebele ya kgorotshekelo ya Phosphorus ka metsotso e mebedi ka mora iri ya botlhano ke mo e leng gore lena lebele kgwetse. That is correct.
Mshilo-ke ukuthi ngawo-ke imizuzu ewu-10 phambi kwakhe-ke u-4 ile sikhathi-ke la sorry phambi kwakhe u-5 imoto-ke yayimile-ke khona lapho noma-ke iduma futhi-ke imizuzu emibili emuva kwakhe-ke u-5 imoto isiyahamba-ke manje.
I will not waste the court's time in terms of the places that you had to pass through, but at that time you were traveling from Benfield June Street till the Power Park at 0552. Can you go to 0552?
Ba re ba ka se senyena go ka gore lena le sepedisi la tse di feng di bontsha le gore lena le thomile sepelo ya lena go tloga mo Benfield Union go fitlheleng mo 0552 ba re re ye go 0552.
Do you see that? Oh, sorry. Page
Le a bona 0552.
Ka the 19th.
Are you referring to the 19th on page 36?
36.
Ba re e ya.
Ke a bona.
Yes, I can see it.
Ngiyasibona ke lesikhathi okhuluma ngaso ke ebu 05 or 52, so 0552
Yes.
elana ke ku page 36.
We have confirmed that this is
Yes.
All right. You said till okay. At that time, you were at Power Park, Crescent Street in Soweto.
kana go e we lebelele mo tulong yela ya Power Park mo mmileng wa Chris Hani Soweto.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Uyiqinisile ukuthi ase Power Park kumgwaqo iKhrizani eSoweto.
Okay. Power Park. Are you familiar with Soweto?
Soweto le a itseba ga botsebotsa.
Ah, wa kitse.
No, I am not familiar with it.
Siyona ke indawo engijwayelene noma engiyaziyo ke iSoweto.
The court is familiar with that area.
Yes, ma'am.
Next to whatever.
Power Park. Is it not in Orlando?
Power Park ye we ga e kgauswi le Orlando.
I did say
He doesn't know.
That's correct.
I do not know where is it.
Ukuthi ke iPower Park ikuphi indawo ukuthi ke isola Orlando njengoba ubeli ebuza angazi.
All right. From 0556, you're driving to Elias Mutwaledi Street, Soweto, Dlamini.
Go tlogeleng ka 0556 lena le bele kgwetsa mo mmileng mola wa Elias Mutwaledi Road mo Dlamini Soweto.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Mizuzu mina ke ngaphambi kwalo ke iphora lesithupha ke ngihamba Elias Mutwaledi eDlamini eSoweto kuyiqiniso.
1 minute past 6, GPS unlocked until 11, 06:11 until 11 minutes past 6.
Motsotso ka moraga iri ya botshela go fitlheleng metsotso e le sometere ka mora iri ya botshela GPS e be e unlockile le ya bona mo.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi umzuzu uwodwa lishayeleke lesithupha ihora kwaze bayishaya ke eyishumi nanye lishayele lesithupha ihora ithi GPS unlocked.
So, to confirm that between those two times, the 10 minutes was spent in these two times.
Le a dumela gore magareng ga dinako tse pedi tsewe yela ya motsotso ka moraga iri ya botshela le ela ya metsotso ye lesometere ka moraga iri ya botshela le a dumela gore go fetile metsotso ye lesome.
Ke a bona.
Yes, I can see that.
Ngiyabona lokho ukuthi ke phakathi kwale nkathi endibili omnikeze zona ukuthi kudlule imizuzu eyishumi.
What were you doing in this 10 minutes time?
Le be le dirang mo metsotsong ye lesome eo.
Ke go kola a sangala no ya matsileng a tsona ga ere GP unlock de la gore a sangala me le se ba ona mo yeme.
If my memory serves me well, we never stopped on the road. I do not know what does it mean when it says GPS unlocked, as we did not stop on the road.
So,
Ukuthi ke sasenzani ngalesi sikhathi ke angikhumbule ke mina ke ukuthi ke sekukho khona la sema khona ukuthi ke GPS unlock usho ukuthini angazi.
all right. Will this require an expert to tell the court that GPS unlock entails what?
O ka tla wa nyakega setsebi gore se tla se tlo botsa kgoro gore GPS unlocked e ra gore
Tlaba ka tumelo ya khoro.
if the court pleases, then it would need an expert.
Uma lokho ke kunga phuma ke kwinkantolo ke yebo ke kungasho ke ukuthi izofuna ungoti noma kuzofuna ungoti ukuthi azochaza ukuthi uGPS unlocked usho ukuthini.
At 14 minutes past 6, you were driving near Crescent Road, Dlamini, Soweto.
Metsotso ye lesome nne ka moraga iri ya botshela lena le be le kgwetsa kgauswi le mmila ola wa Chris Hani Dlamini mo Soweto. That is correct, I confirm.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi imizuzu u14 eshayile u6 angihamba eKrizani Road eDlamini eSoweto.
6:15, it reflects Koma Street, Dlamini, Soweto. Were you driving there?
Metsotso ya lesometlhano ka moraga iri ya botshela e bontsha gore lebele le kgauswi le Koma Street Dlamini Soweto lebele kgwetsa gana moo.
go ya ka AVL in net.
Yes, according to this AVL, it reflects the truth.
Ngokayo ke AVN lena noma umbiko lona ke ngayo 6 sasi driver ke noma ihamba ke imoto eKoma Street eDlamini eSoweto.
My lord, may I beg to approach my PA?
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you.
From 6:15 to 22 minutes past 6, there was excess idle.
Go tlogelleng metsotso ya lesometlhano ka moraga iri ya botshela go išeng go metsotso ye masomepedipedi
In Kalima Street,
go be go na le mo e leng gore koloi be e duma gona mo kgauswi le Mkhalima
Moroka, Soweto.
mo Moroka Soweto.
Okay, got 19:6:22, 19 seconds, 10 minutes.
It is correct at 06:22 and 19 seconds.
Kuyiqiniswa ke ukuthi ke ngalo lelo langa lelo ke isikhathi ke u6:22 ukuthi ke imoto iyaduma ke eduze nemakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
06:46, ignition off. We confirm that.
That's 06:46 ke mo koloi e ile ya tingwang gona le ya dumela. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo6:46 injini ke noma imoto yacishwa ke
Approximately an hour, that is 08:12, 12 minutes past 8, the ignition was off.
Koloi e timilwe nako e ka lekantshang le iri go fitlhelleng metsotso ye lesomepedi ka moraga iri ya seswai
Until you start up at Makalima Street.
ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la edimiša gape gona mo Makhalima mmileng wola kgauswi le Moroka.
Ka mogare ga police station ya Moroka ke a dumela.
That is correct, as we were inside the Moroka police station.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi kwakuyihora imoto ecishwe khona ke base kuthi kamuva ke ngo08:12 imoto yaduma ke kwakungaphakathi ke police station yaseMoroka.
At 08:21, there was excess idle, Koma Street, Moroka, Soweto. To confirm that.
Ka nako re be e re metsotso ye masomepedi tere ka mora iri ya seswai mo mmileng wa Koma mola Soweto Moroka koloi e bentse e duma. That is correct, I confirm.
Kuyiqiniswa ukuthi ngo8:21 imoto yayiduma ke kuseduze neKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
Before I proceed, because the same sequence is the same as the one in Fairwood Park and Albemarle Jimiston. In this case, I want to establish, is it Koma Street next to Kalima Street, Makalima Street?
Bare ba bona ile gore ntwe e diragetseng mo magareng ga mmila ola wa Koma le Makhalima ke ntwe e swanang le ka bua ge be e diragala ka kwa kgauswi le Fairwood Park. Bare Koma mmila wa Koma le Mkhalima di kgauswi na.
Nka se tseo tseba ntho ke tseba gore gate ya Moroka police station e ka mo Mkhalima Koma tsona the old porch of Koma Street strata se
What I recall it's that Mkhalima, it's next to where there is a gate for the Moroka police station, and whether that other road would be Old Porch or Koma, I do not know which one would it be.
engikwaziyo ke ukuthi ke isango ke noma ke igate ke ya police station yaseMoroka ikhona ke emakhalima noma itholakala kwistrada emakhalima ukuthi ke ikoma lena ke ilomgwaqo ke manje osobizwa ngokuthi ke i-Old Porch angazi.
At 8:31, there's excess idle at Makhalima Street, Moroka.
Ka 8:31 metsotso ka mora metsotso ya lesometharo te ka mora ga iri ya seswai go na le gape le mokoloi e ntse e duma gona mo Mkhalima mo Moroka.
That
is correct.
Kunjalo ke ukuthi ngo-8:31 la imoto iduma khona ke duze nemakhalima eMoroka Soweto.
At 8:35, then the ignition was off. Was it at the same place at Makhalima Street?
Metsotso e lesometharo tlhano ka mora iri ya seswai ke mo e leng gore koloi ya timwa gape be sa le gona mola mo Makhalima. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-8:35 imoto yase icishwa ke kwakukhona ke kuleyo ndawo eyodwa ke emakhalima.
2 hours in between at 10:08.
Wafeta di iri tse pedi
At Makhalima Street. in
ya re
Soweto.
ka metsotso ya seswai ka mora iri ya lesome mola mo mmileng wa Makhalima. Yes, I can hear you.
Ngiyakuzwa ke uma uthi ke bese uma sekushaya amahora amabili ke ayo 10:08 imoto yase iduma futhi ke eduze nasemakhalima eMoroka.
So 13 minutes past 10, we were driving again at Makhalima Street.
Ka metsotso e lesometharo ka mora iri ya lesome ke mo e leng gore lena le be le kgweetsa gona mola gaufi le Makhalima mmileng mola mo Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-10:13 imoto yahamba ke duze nemakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
At 14 minutes past 6, excess idle again at Makhalima Street.
Did you say 14 minutes past 6?
14 minutes past 6, a minute after the one that we just. 14 minutes past 10.
Thank
Sorry.
you. Bare metsotso ye lesome nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome koloi e be e duma gape gona mo Makhalima. That is correct.
Imizuzu ke ewu-14 eshayileke u-10 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze nemakhalima.
19 minutes past 10.
Metsotso ye lesome senyane ka mora ga iri ya lesome
Excess idle again.
gape e tswela pele ya duma le gona mowe. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-10:19 imoto iyaduma futhi ke.
At 10:34, same situation, same position, excess idle.
Metsotso ye lesometharo nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome koloi e sa duma ka yona tsela e uwe gape. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke nango 10:34 imoto isaduma futhi ke kuleyo mgwaqo noma kuleso strada leso.
At 10:39, excess idle near Chris Hani Street, Chris Hani Road,
Ya re gape
Lamin, Soweto.
metsotso ye lesometharo senyane ka mora ga iri ya lesome ke ge e le gore koloi ya duma gape gona mo gaufi le mmila wa Chris Hani mo Dlamini Soweto. That is correct.
Ngo-10:39 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze neChris Hani Road eDlamini eSoweto.
At 10:44, excess idle, Moroka, Koma Street.
Ya re gape metsotso ye lesome nne ka mora ga iri ya lesome ke ge e le gore koloi e a duma gape gaufi le mmila ola wa Koma mo Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
10:44 imoto iyaduma futhi ke duze neKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
At 10:46, the ignition is off. To confirm that.
Metsotso ye lesome masome nne tshela ka mora ga iri ya lesome le a dumela gore koloi e ile ya timiwa. That is correct, I confirm.
Statistic 10:46 imoto yase icishwa ke duze neKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
An hour after that, 11:42, you start up the motor vehicle at Koma Street in Soweto, in Moroka.
Wa feta iri ya re ge nako e setse e le 11:42 ke mo e leng gore le ile la dumiša koloi mo mmileng wa Koma. That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-11:42 imoto iyaduma futhi ke istrato noma eduze nestrato iKoma eMoroka eSoweto.
Shortly after that few seconds, then the ignition was off again at Makalima Street.
Metsotswana fela ka moraga mo uwe ke re mo e leng gore ile ya timiwa gape koloi gona mo Mkhalima mmileng wa Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
Isikashana nje sifishane-ke muva kwalokho imoto yacishwa-ke eMakhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
A minute to 12 o'clock, you start up a motor at Makalima Street in Moroka.
Motsotso ka pele ga gore le tshele kgomo mokokotlo ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi mo Mkhalima mmileng wola mo Moroka Soweto. That is correct.
Umzuzu nje owodwa-ke kubumbane ihora-ke leshumi nambili imoto yaduma futhi-ke Makhalima eMoroka eSoweto.
At 12 o'clock, you started moving,
Ya re le tshela
driving.
kgomo mokokotlo ke re lena le thoma le kgweetša. That is correct.
Selibumbene-ke ihora leshumi nambili imoto yahamba-ke eKoma Street eMoroka eSoweto.
I just want us to hang up there. I need to clarify certain aspects.
Ba re ba kgopela gore re tshware gana mo uwe go na le dilo tse ba nyakang gore re di lebelelešiše.
When you booked accused number 2 out at 10 to 5, where was the escort?
Molatofatšo wa bobedi ge be le mobuka out ka 10 to 5 ba le ba be ba le latela ba be ba le thuša ba be ba le ka e bona
In Pretoria.
Pretoria.
Escort from Pretoria.
When I remember, we did not have any escort when we left Pretoria.
Umbuzo uthi-ke kathi-ke nimkhipha-ke maseli-ke umsola wesibili-ke babe kuphi-ke laba babeniphelezela uma kukuthi nikhumbula kahle-ke ePitori i-escort noma babesiphelezela babengekho.
What was the reason for the escort?
Lebaka la gore le ska ba le batho ba be ba le thuša ba le latela le beleng.
MPD e re ka se kgone tla Pretoria ka re e tšhaiše le tebšo ba maabane.
EMPD had informed us that they would not be able to come to Pretoria as they knocked off late the previous evening.
Fela re tla kopana mo tseleng.
However, we will meet on the road.
Ebe EMPD basazile noma basitshela-ke ukuthi angeke bakhoneke ukuthi beze ePitori nanjengokuthi-ke ubusuku obungaphambilini bashayisa-ke kuNavy nokuthi-ke basazisa-ke ukuthi sohlangana-ke endleleni.
If you say MPD informed you, were they referring to those members that were with you at Albertin?
Ge le re EMPD e le boditše be ba bolela ka bale ba be ba le Albertin na. That is correct.
Mangikhuluma-ke EMPD ngikhuluma ngabo-ke laba ababese Albertin.
According to your information, sorry, let me just put it this way. Other than those members of the SWAT, EMPD, were there any other members of SWAT, Metropolis, that ever escorted you other than those that consist of Jonathan, Utelezi, Mapumulo, and Lesere?
Kantleng ga ba bang bale ba SWAT ba EMPD go Jonathan Mapumulo Buthelezi le SWAT go na le ba bang mohlomong ba SWAT ba ile gore ba ile ba le thuša go ba ba sepela lena kantleng ga ba be re boletse ka bona
Ka re tšeng tlhalošitše gore ba ba kgopetše gore le bona ba re thušang ka di-escort dilo tša ka moka ke bona ba.
As I have explained that they were requested that they should assist us with the escort, those are the ones that I have mentioned.
Ngaphandle-ke kwalaba ababiziwe-ke noma labo ababekhona-ke ababesebeshiwo be-EMPD amalunga eSWAT uJonathan uSWAT uButhelezi kanye noLisering ngabe akhona yini amanye amalunga eSWAT EMPD aniphelezela umbuzo noma impendulo ithi-ke nanjengoba kuyibona-ke ngikhulume ngabe ngishilo futhi abacela ukuthi abasiphelezele kwakuyibona-ke ababekhona.
To confirm what you are saying, I just want to confirm if that answer relates to the time when accused number 1 was arrested on the 30th of May 2020 and accused number 2 was arrested on the 16th of June 2020 up to their first day of appearance on the 27th of October 2020.
Barbanya go tseba gore lena le bolela ka go tlogeng nakong yela ya ge ne molatofatšo wa mathomo a be a swarwa ka di 30 tša May 2020 go fitlhelela ge molatofatšo wa bobedi a be a swarwa le yena ka di 16 tša June 2020 go fitlheleleng October 27 2020
in Boksburg.
ebe a ba ya kgorong ya Boksburg.
Go tlhalosetsa goro go na le mo e le gore especially ka I think in between go na le mo bere fela re gopela TRT or NIU mara example or makgetla e kae re thushe
To explain it,
e ba bangwe ba swara gane mara makgetla mantši ne le
to explain it thoroughly to the court, there were times in between where we asked TRT or NIU to assist us. However, in most of the times we were working with the ones that were mentioned.
Lana ke kumele ifisa ukwazi-ke ukuthi impendulo onikeze ngayo ukuthi ke ihlanganisa ke nale yankathi leyana ke la khona umsolo wokuqala aboshwa khona ku-30 May 2020 kanye futhi ke nangenkathi kuboshwa ke umsolo wakhe wesibili nge-16 ke na-ke uJune 2020 uhlanganisa futhi nesikhathi la beyovela khona okokuqala enkantolo nge-27 ku-October 2020 enkantolo yase-Boksburg. Umephendula-ke uthi-ke uyakhumbula-ke ukuthi kwakunenkathi la khona-ke kwakucelwa abe-TRT kanye-ke ne-NIU uma kuwukuthi-ke kunesidingo sokuthi kwenziwe lokho, kodwa-ke isikhathi esiningi bekusetshenziswa laba abachaziwe.
In terms of the evidence that you have led or tendered before this court, including evidence of Buthelezi, Constable Jonathan Mapumulo. It's the first time to hear that the TRT members were also involved. This is my first time to hear from the state witnesses.
Barre go botlhatse ba lena ka moka ba ileng gore ba se ba fane ka botlhatse ba bolela le ka bo Jonathan le Mapumulo le Buthelezi ba re ba thoma go kwa mmamotla jwalo ka ga lefetša go bolela ga njwa le gore TRT le yona e be le karolo ya batho ba be ba sepela le lena ba le thuša
go bona le mputša le gona sa ka la mputšiša yona go tloga morago.
It is for the first time that I've been asked that question. That question has never been posed to me previously.
Mele uthi-ke uyaqala-ke ukubuzwa ubufakazi-ke ombuso ekhuluma-ke ngaloko akushoyo-ke manje ukuthi ne-TRT nayo-ke yayilekelela-ke mayiphendula-ke uthi kuwokokuqala-ke nami ngibuzwa loyo mbuzo loyo-ke.
Yes. When I put the version of accused number 1 on Constable Jonathan, that to the alleged pointing out, they were members of the TRT. He denied.
Barbona irile ge ba botša Constable Jonathan ka nako yela ya molatofatšo wa mathomo ge ne a ile šupa ge ba botša gore TRT le yona e be le gona, Constable Jonathan yena o ile a ganetša.
Where's the dichotomy between the answer you got from Jonathan and the answer you got from this witness? This witness says, at times when the SWAT crew is involved in other escort duties, we would request the TRT and the other group to assist. But in the main, it was the SWAT escort crew which did the work. Is that so, sir?
Bo jwalo papa gore lena le boletše jwajo gore ka nako ye nngwe le be lena le go e kgopela TRT goba NIU eupša nakong ye ntši lena le be le bereka le ba le ba SWAT.
ke nnete.
That is correct, my lord.
Uyiqinisile njengoba inkantolo iveza ke ukuthi bengishilo kuma ngiphendula ke njengoba umeli ethi ke uyaqala ukuzwa lokho ukuthi inkantolo kuhlangana naphi ke lokho kukhulunywa uJonathan naloko kusho lofakazi ngoba lofakazi yena uthe kwakuba nenkathi la khona beyicela iTRT neNIU kodwa ke kakhulukazi ababe basebenzisa yilaba beSWAT.
My lord,
Yes, sir.
do I have to respond from the dichotomy that
No. I'm saying I understand this witness like that, but
Oh.
you're specifically saying, for instance, when Jonathan was in charge of the crew,
Yes,
he was together with the TNT and NIU crew, following from this gentleman's evidence.
yes.
But I'm saying it doesn't follow.
May I just
Yeah, you are
leave it for
at
that? But
liberty.
my lord, I just wanted to put it across
Yeah.
because this might be a question that I will ask on the 5th when the AVL of the 5th will be brought to the court to the defense because the witness was present when
No, I agree with you. I'm
Yes.
just saying I don't want to say it's a nebulous answer. I agree with you.
Yes,
When you
ma'am.
asked Jonathan whether the TLT was there, he said no.
yes, ma'am.
They were only themselves, littering, etc., etc.
Yes.
But I'm
Thank you.
saying this witness, you pertinently are not asking him about the day when Jonathan was there.
That's correct, my lord. Yes.
Now you can do that and put.
Thank you, ma'am.
That's it.
Thank you very much. Say, just to take you on the 5th, I'm not deviating from the line of questioning. If you recall the day accused number 1 went for the alleged pointing out, were the members of the TRT present on that particular day?
Ba re bona ga ba efore go botlhatsi botlhe. Eupia ge ba ka le tšea ba leisha mo la tšatšing lela la botlhano tšatši la bo 5 mo e leng gore molatofatšo wa mathomo yena o be a sepela a ilo šupa le sa gopola gore TRT be le gona na.
Le raka kwa Albertin.
Are you referring to at Albertin?
On that particular day, I don't want to give you an answer.
Ba re ka lona letšatši leo ga ba nyake go lefa karabo.
Ele ga go khotsa bola botse be no tshwantse swati itle itlore escort from Pretoria. O go tšela gore ba bile late so nna le Sergeant Mabena ra sepela TRT be se go.
If you would If you would remember, actually SWAT was supposed to come and escort us from Pretoria. However, they became late and myself and Sergeant Mabena, we proceeded and they found us at Albertin.
Mbuzo uthi ke ngale langa ke langa i5 ile langa ke abathi noma emithi ngalo ke niyamaphoyisa umsolo oqala ke wahamba ke wayokhomba ingaba abe-TRT babe khona yini ngalelo langa uma kuwukuthi ukhumula kahle ke ukuthi okwenzeka ngalelo langa bakufanele ukuthi ke siphelezelwa yilaba beSWAT kodwa ke bashaywa isikhathi sase mina ke nomabhena sathi isinqumo sokuthi asihambe ke sabashiya ke bahlangana nathi phambili eAlbertin.
All right, let's now proceed. As we stopped at 12 o'clock before you drove.
Ba re tlole pele ba ke nalo ka ga lebele eme gene let's la khomo mokokotlo
At 12
ha gore
also.
lebele reila. Yes, may proceed, thank you.
At 12:23, you were joining Berry Murray in Foslores.
Metsotso ye masomepedi tharo ka moraga gore le tshetse kgomo mokokotlo le na le be le tsena mmileng ola wa Berry Murray mo Foslores Boxbay. That is correct.
Yebo kuyiqiniso ukuthi ngo2023 sasingena ke kumgwaqo iBerry Murray free the boss eBoxback.
So will I be correct if I say when you off-ramp from N3 to Berry Murray in Foslores, you came across an intersection?
E tla ba nnete na gore e tla re ge le tswa mo N3 le tsena ka Berry Murray le na le la tlhakana le tsela ye leng gore e be e tlhakana.
Nnete.
That is correct.
Nokuqiniswa ke uma ngaba sesiphuma ke entry esihlangana nayo ke ibhele mare sahlangana ke nakwakho uma ubizwa kuthiwa intersection.
Which direction or which turn did you make?
Lena lilela thinyela lehlakoreng le feng.
Telle to the right.
We turned to the right.
Sa jika ke noma sangena ke kuhlangothi langa kwesokudla.
Then you proceeded towards Foslorus Court.
La tswela pele la ya kgoro tshekelo ya Foslorus.
Nnete.
That is correct.
Saqhubeka ke saya kuyona inkantolo yaseFoslorus.
Where immediately after you took a turn on the right hand side, as you said, you passed, you drove under the bridge. Is that so?
Irile ge le fetša go thinyela lehlakoreng la letsogo la moja lile la feta ka fase ga lebrogo.
Nnete ke entry highway magodimo.
That is correct, and that bridge on top is the N3 highway.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi masithatha ke noma singena kwesokudla ke saphuma ke ngaphansi kwayo ke ibridge futhi ke ngaphezulu ke ku N3 highway yona ke leyo bridge leyo.
Have you noticed if there is a taxi rank on that vicinity?
Lile la tlhokomela na gore go na le rank ya di-taxi kgauswi le tuleo?
Awa.
No.
Angizange ngiboneke noma ngibhekeke ukuthi babone rank yetekisi khona lapho noma yamatekisi.
At that time you were still escorted.
Ka nako e be santse le na ba ba le ba le latela morago.
Nnete.
That is correct.
Sase saphelezelwa ke ngaleso sikhathi.
12:25. You joined, what is this? Birman Road. Is it Birman Road, Foslorus, extension 29?
Metsotso e masomepedi-tlhano ka moraga gore le setse kgomo mokokotlo ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la tsena o ile mola wa Birman Road mo Foslorus.
Nnete ka ge AVL e bontse.
That is correct, as the AVL reflects.
Kutheke ngayo ke 12:25 sase sihlangana ke nayo ke umgwaqo iBirman Road eFoslorus extension 29.
12. Ignition was off.
Ya re metsotso e masomepedi tshela ka moraga ka gore le setse kgomo mokokotlo ke ge e le gore koloi e atimiwe.
Nnete.
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ke nokuthi ngo-12:26 yase imoto iteshwa ke.
An hour after that, that is precisely 13:26, at the same place you start up the vehicle.
Wa feta iri ka mora gore go fete iri ya pele ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi ga.
Nnete.
That is correct, I confirm.
Kwase kudlula ke ihora kwathi ngo-13:26 ila imoto isiphinda idumisa khona ke.
At 13:27, then you switch off the ignition again.
Motsotso ka moraga mo uwe ya be e le gore le a itima gape koloi.
Nnete.
That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngo-13:27 ephinda futhi ke imoto ngayixesha.
At 2:04, you start up there and drove entry vehicle.
Metsotso ye mene ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke mo e leng gore lena le ile la dumisha koloi la kgwetsa la ya mmileng wa go ya Heidelberg.
Moyer entry freeway ya go na Heidelberg.
At 14:06 it shows N3 freeway, not Heidelberg.
Lana ke ku-14:06 ekutshengisayo ke ukuthi umgwaqo utshengisayo lana ukuthi uthela wayeka u-N3 freeway ayikhulumi ngayo lona ke i-Heidelberg oyishoyo.
I'm sorry, my handwriting here is illegible. So it's 14:04. You start up a vehicle, drove N3 freeway.
14:04 says Birman.
Sorry, it's 14:04.
It says Birman.
14:06. Sorry, you said 16. 14:04. Sorry, my lord. At 14:06. Sorry. Let's get into 14:06.
Baraka 14:06.
Then at 2, 14:10, N3 Rodeco.
ke mo eleng gore metsotso ye lesome ka mora iri ya bobedi ke ge e le gore le na le mo mmileng wa N3 freeway Rodicop.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Yebo kuyiqiniso-ke ukuthi ngo-2:10 ibonisake noma itshengisake u-N3 eRodicop.
At 2:12, you off-ramped on Heidelberg Road.
Ya re metsotso ye lesome nne ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke ge e le gore le na le tsena mmileng wola wa Heidelberg Road.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Tshengisake ukuthi-ke sasesithatha-ke noma sengithatha-ke off-ramp-ke yase-Heidelberg.
The place it reflects Rodicop.
Tulo yewe e bontsha e le Rodicop.
Ke nnete.
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi indawo itshengisake i-Rodicop.
As a court, please, my lord. Council says they took the Heidelberg off-ramp. Can council indicate?
It's an on-ramp, ne? Hello? It's an on-ramp.
It's an off-ramp. It's an off-ramp.
From which road, sir?
From Heidelberg N3, my lord. Then they took off-ramp
Going to where?
to Heidelberg Road.
Okay.
Lena le ring ba re lena le cherry off ramp goro yona e re ke on ramp.
Nna ke no latela ka mo go e biele mo tsenga ona a ke tsore ke on or off mara ke tla no latela ka yona ya AVL.
I am just following as the AVL reflects, my lord. I do not know whether it's an on or an off ramp.
All right.
Mina-ke ngizoyisho-ke noma ngizoyilandela ngale ndlela ebhalwe ngakhona kulo mbiko i-AVL lena ukuthi i-on ramp i-off ramp-ke angeke ngikwazi-ke lokho.
But does it reflect or show Heidelberg Road?
Eupia yona ya bontshana milola wa Heidelberg.
Nka se gopolo ka re tsela ka di tsebe botse.
I will not recall as I do not know those roads properly.
Ukuthi-ke iyatshengisa noma iyasho ukuthi i-Heidelberg lokho angeke ngikusho noma ngikhumbuleke ngoba lezo indlela lezo-ke akusona-ke indlela engizaziyo.
Is there anything recorded on the 12th at 14:12?
Mo nakong yela ya metsotso ye lesomepedi ka mora iri ya bobedi
Reflecting Heidelberg Road.
ya e bontshana mmila wa Heidelberg.
Yeah, I bontšha nya Heidelberg Road. Nya Heidelberg Road. Ya bontšha.
Yes, it reflects near Heidelberg Road.
Yes.
Yebo lana-ke ku-14:12 kubhaliwe ukuthi eduze nomgwaqo i-Heidelberg.
As if you can recollect, when you off-ramped from N3, from say you were driving from Phosphorus, then you off-ramped. Which off-ramp did you take?
Jwaje ka ge lebele khwetsa le tloga Phosphorus lena le tsere off ramp yefe.
Ba e ke tswa ka Phosphorus tsena freeway ke tsere N3 towards Johannesburg.
When I was driving from Phosphorus going towards the freeway, I took the N3 towards Johannesburg.
Mangiphuma eFosloras yeke yena-ke umgwaqo uthela wayeka-ke ngathatha yena-ke u-N3 ngiya ngakuhlangothi lwase-Johannesburg.
Let me clarify this for you to have a better understanding. Do you see 14:17? Is it 14:17 or 14:12?
Ba re batla le direla yona e be bofefo le ya bona mola mo e ngwetseng 14:17.
Ke nnete.
Yes, I can see it.
Yebo
Where-
ngiyabona u-14:17
Where it reflects Ring Road,
Mo
New
ngwetseng
Market.
Ring
Ring Road, New Market.
New Market.
Ke nnete.
Yes.
ngiyabona-ke kubhaliwe laphayana eduze kwe-Ring Road East New Market.
That place is in Albertin.
Tuleyo we e sidikadikweng sa Albert.
Iteleditše.
I am listening.
Laleleke uma uthi leyo ndawo leyo ise-Albertin.
Which off-ramp, if you were driving from N3, you were going to take when you were going to Albertin? which off-ramp were you going to take?
Ke off-ramp efe yele be li lo e tšea ge be le ya Albertin.
Re ke bea ka tsela e Adv Mngomezulu go driver koloi la go ngwe le dipota go di lebelele go no tena ona wa e bona bot mara wa e lebala go tshwa go lo hono ga se go botse re ke efe mara ke bone rona e tsena ka Albertin gore ke tsela engwe joining a ke tsela a go gopole.
Mr. Mngomezulu, may I put it in this way? When you are driving a vehicle, at times you do see the boards, but you forget them. I did see a board, however, I would not recall today on what was written on that board.
Ngichazeke ngalendlela baba Mngomezulu ukuthi ke uma ushayela imoto yebo ama-board lana uyawabona ke ngesikhathi ke kube ukuthi uyawakhohlwa. Ngiyakhumbula ke i-board lelo ngilibona ke ngalelo langa lelo ke kodwa ukuthi kwakuyini noma kubhalweni ke kulelo board lelo angikhumbuli.
All right. Let me clarify this for you. I'll take you back when you were driving from Carltonville to Albertin. You had to off-ramp from N3 and joined Grey Avenue. You remember that?
Ba re batla le tšea ba ditšitše morago ge be le tloga Carltonville le ya Albertin le na le ile la swanela gore le tšwe mmileng le tsene go Grey Road le sa gopola seo.
Ke a gopola ga rena la e tseba off-ramp gore ke Grey Avenue.
Yes, I do recall it as you know it that it was Grey Avenue. You did mention it.
Uyakhumbula ke mangabuyisela nje emuva ke ukuthi ngathi uthi nibuya ke eCarltonville nizo ngena ke kumgwaqo ke isiya ke Albertin ukuthi nanizohlangana noma nathatha ke yona iGrey Avenue. Ngiyakhumbula ngoba nje kuba wena ke uyikhumbula noma uyazi ukuthi iGrey Avenue.
Yes, before you took a turn and approached that street as you're driving, did you notice any board written Albertin at that time?
Ka pele ga gore le tsene mo mmileng o we ka yona nako ye we le ile la lemoga na le tshwao le be le ngwetswe Albertin na ka nako ye we.
Awa.
No.
Ngiphakeleke noma ngibone ke la ekwabhalwe khona ngaleso sikhathi leso kubhalwe Albertin.
The reason why I'm saying this, I will clarify, just be patient, I'll clarify. Because accused number 2 said when the first time when he saw the garage, he noticed a board written Albertin. That is his version.
Ba re batla le tlhakišetša seo we lebaka la gore ba botšiše ka sona ga dijwa ke gore molatofatšo wa bobedi la mathomo ge ne a bona garage ke nako e a be a fetša go bona leswao lela le be le re Albertin.
Ke nnete ka gore ge o dutse o le passenger o bona lotse ka moka mara go reila o concentrate mo tseleng ke nka se moganetše.
I will not dispute his version as it would be correct that when you are seated as a passenger, my lord, you would be able to see everything. However, when you are driving, there are other things that you miss on the road.
Ngizokuchazela ukuthi ingane ngisho kanjalo ingoba ke umsolo wakhe wesibili uthi ke uma ke eduze ke naleyo garage leyo ke wayibona ke ibhodi la ekabhale khona uAlbertin. Yebo lokho ke kuyiqiniso ke ngoba ke uma uhlezi ingasiwena ke oshayelayo kuningi okubonayo emgaqweni kodwa ke akufanele lokho noma ukuthi uma kuwena oshayelayo okunye nje awukuboni.
What I wanted to give clarity on is the fact that when you drove from Foslorus on N3 is not the same off-ramp that you used to join New Market. It's not the same off-ramp.
Ba re bone ba le botsa gore ge o kgweetša o tloga Foslorus o le mo mmileng wa N3 ga se yona off-ramp yela ye leng gore wa e berekiša ge o ile o tsena mola mo go New Market. Yes, I am listening.
Ngilaleleke uma uthi ke uma ubuya ke khona eFoslorus usuzothatha ke na ke ukuthi akusiyona ke leyana ke oyisebenzisayo eyodwa noma uma ukuthi uzothatha iNew noma uya eNew Market.
I'm putting to you as per his version after consulted with him that when for the second time he was taken to a place when he noticed the board for the second time, reflecting Albertin, it was not the same direction which you took initially.
Barba le boja gore molatofatwa wa bobedi yena o re le khala bobedi gene a bona board ye ngwadilweng Albertin ibe isi mola mobe a ibone gona le kha la mathomo gebe le tsena.
Adv Mngomezulu khopela le ntlhalosetse botso o ra gere tswa court o ra gere sa ya court go rang bushi o ra la garage or la go tswa court ya go ya la bank.
Mr. Mngomezulu, can you please explain it to me thoroughly? Was the accused referring to the day when we were coming back from court, or is it the day when we were at the garage?
Lana ke umsolo wesibili ke akushoyo ukuthi ubonileke ukuthi uma ihlandla lesibili esebona ke le board ebhalwe Albertin bangakusona ke uhlanga ukuthi lo awayibone kulona ke ngehlandla lokuqala. Manje kufakazi uyacela ukuthi achazeleke la ngoba akasazwisisi ukuthi manje umsolo la ukhuluma ngale hlandla beya noma mebuya enkantolo noma ile yahlandla ke le garage akasazwisisi.
All right, let me put it this way, sir. You were driving from Carltonville, eventually you joined N3, you off-ramp to Grey Avenue. You remember that?
Le sa gopola ngere gore le jule Carltonville le khweja mo entry la tsena go Grey Avenue le sa gopola go.
Okay.
Yes, I still remember.
Yakhumbula ke we Carltonville sihamba ngo N3 sase sihlangana ke ne Grey Avenue.
When you're driving from Foslura's Court, joining N3 towards Johannesburg, there's an off-ramp.
Ka le tloga khorotsheko ya Foslorus le tsena N3 le ya Gauteng Johannesburg go na le off ramp.
Uthi ke uma nibuya ke enkantolo eFoslorus ni joina uN3 kune off ramp ke eya eGoli noma eJohannesburg.
According to this AVL, at 12 minutes past 2, there was an off-ramp at Heidelberg Road.
Go ya ka AVL ye ka metsotso ye lesomepedi ka moreng wa iri ya bobedi go na le off ramp ye tsenang mmileng wa Heidelberg.
Do you understand now?
Le a boshisha
Ke a le kwishisha mara da sa le kwishi botsa ga mo ino ngwana near street a ngwana off ramp a ngwana on ramp ya le ke a le kwisha ba lona from Biona, yes, you are now. And that's what they were in which you're in Marona Gautan Albertin.
I understand, even though I would not understand thoroughly, as on the AVL report it's written near, it is not written off ramp or on ramp. However, there is a off ramp and an on ramp into Albert.
Namanje njengoba futhi usho ke wena ke uthi lana ke ithi sangena noma ngangena kwi off ramp yase Heidelberg kodwa la akubhalwanga lokho akhulunywa nge off ramp lana ke ku AVL ibhalwe ukuthi eduze yebo yokona ke I off ramp ne on ramp yayikhona ke khona lapho kodwa kusiyona indlela ekubhalwe ngayo la ku AVL.
Do you remember driving on Heidelberg Road after you have off-ramped from N3 when you were driving from Foslura's Court to Albert? Do you remember driving on Heidelberg Road?
Besa go pula le khwetsa mo mmileng ola wa Heidelberg ka moraga gore le be le boa khorotsekelo ya Foslorus le be tseletswa go mmileng ola wa N3.
Sa boeletsa gape nka ba be ke sepela ka ona mara a ka o tlhokomela gore tshebetso la tselewe ke nka ba ke tsa according to AVL e re be ke sepela ka yona mara nna a go gopole ke go nka se gopole nka se mara ka re ke reila ke no tsena ka sepela.
I will reiterate, my lord, that it is possible that I was driving on that road as the AVL reflects. However, I do not recall myself that I was on that road as I was driving.
Ngokwayo ke AVL noma umbiko lona iyasho yona ukuthi ngangihamba kuleyo mgwaqo noma ngokwendlela ke ebhalwe ngayo la ngangihamba eduze naleyo mgwaqo loyo kodwa mina ke ukuthi ngiyikhumbulele mina ngithi ngangihamba lapho mina okwami nje ukuthi ngangishayela.
Yes. At 2:20, at 2:20, ignition was off. Do you see that?
Le a bona gore metsotso e masomepedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi koloi ile ya timiwa. Yes, I see it, my lord.
Yebo ngakubona ukuthi ngo-2:20 imoto yacishwa.
10 minutes after that, at 14:36, you start up the same
Metsotso
at the same place.
ye lesome tshela ka moraga mo ke mo e leng gore koloi ile ya duma gape go yona tulo yeo.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Nokuthi ke ngisho kwakhe kumele ukuthi ngemizuzu ke ewu10 imoto yase idunyiswa futhi.
At 14:36, it also reflects Ring Road, New Market East. Am I right?
Metsotso ye lesome tharo tshela ka moraga iri ya bobedi e bontsha iri Ring Road East, New Market Park, Albertin. Ke nnete eo?
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Yebo kubhalwe kanjalo ke lana ukuthi eduze neRing Road East, New Market Park eAlbertin.
Yes. When the ignition was off at 2:20, that means the car was stationary, motionless. Do you agree?
Ebe koloi itimiwa ka metsotso ye masomepedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi, seo se bolela gore koloi e be e sa sepeleng ke.
Ke nnete?
That is correct.
Kuyiqiniso ukuthi nanjengoba kubhalwe ke lana ukuthi imoto yacishwa ke kusho ngo-2:20 kusho ukuthi imoto yayingahambi.
At 14:42, driving near Ring Road.
Metsotso ye masome nne pedi ka moraga iri ya bobedi ke mo e leng gore koloi e bontsha ile gore e be e kgweetsa gaufi le Ring Road
Access idle.
ya boya gape ya dira le gore e be e duma e ngwadile access idle le a e bona.
Ke nnete ke a e bona.
That is correct, I see that.
Yebo ke lana u1442 kubhaliwe ukuthi imoto ihamba ke eduze neRing Road East bese ke iyehla ke ethi ke ngo-4:42:01 imoto iyaduma ke khona ke lapho eRing Road East ngiyabona lo.
Let's hang on there at the moment. When you left Foster's Court, joined N3 until you off-ramped, were you still escorted by the Metro Police under SWAT unit?
Re swara gona mo we ge le tloga motla tshekelo kgorom tshekelo yela ya Foster's le ya mmileng ola wa N3 le bentse le latelwa ke ba le bathushi ba lena ba SWAT.
Awa, se.
No, they were not there.
Nkathi sibuya ke khona enkantolo yaseFoster's sesiya somathamba ke na ke uN3 abeswat la bebesiphelezela babengekho.
All right. You're no longer escorted. At some stage, you parked near Ring Road without any escort.
Lena be ba sa kholo ba le gona ba le ba be ba le latela gape go na le nako mo e leng gore le la yema mo Ring Road mo gaufi le New Park.
Re shetse ke tlhalositse pele gore tlhalositse pele ke le re tsene mo molong re reka metsi le zimba chips ka mogopolo e ne me ga re bona ra emana go telele.
As I've explained previously that we had stopped by the mall and we bought water and chips.
Bese ngichazile ke lokhu ke ngoba umele uthi ke nema ke khona lapha yana seningasaphelezelwa ke imoto ke yacishwa ke uthi bese ngishilo ke noma ngichazile ke lokhu ukuthi kunalapho na ke sangena kuyitolo noma lapho nginqanathele eyitolo khona sathenga khona amanzi kanye nama chips.
Yes, that's the reason why I wanted to remind you about that. Because you even said you bought water in Simba chips for accused number 2. So what I want to put across to you, and I will emphasize, there was water involved.
Bare banyaka go le gopotsa yona tabewe jwalo ka ga le nna le tlhalosha gore lena le ile la rekela molatofatso wa bobedi metsi le masimba chips bare go be go na le metsi a tlhakantshwang gona mowe
Le rena re itheketse dilo tseo re mo file go la di re be re la re rekela ena le teng.
We also bought For ourselves, my Lord, we did not only buy for him.
Ilokho ke futhi engifuna ke ukuthi ngikwazise kona ukuthi ke kwakunamanzi nje noma kwakunento namanzi ke phakathi lana yebo ke lokho sakuthenga asithengelanga yena kuphela nathi lokho esamthengela kona sayithengela nathi.
Yes. The reason why I'm asking that is because the version of accused number 2 also deals with water that was poured in his body from the front part of his body. That's the reason why I introduced water in this evidence.
La gore bona ba bolele ka metsi ke ka go bane go ya ka molatofatso wa bobedi yena o re wile a tshelwa ka ona metsi ya we ba mo tshela ka pele mmeleng wa gagwe ke ka mo eleng gore go ile ga tswelela botlhatsi bo ba metsi
a lo botsa gore o tšhetše ke mang ka metsi.
when he informs you, did he inform you on who had poured water on him?
Yile ngakho ke veza ke lo daba lwamanzi ke ngoba yila umsolo wesibili asho khona ukuthi wathela ngamanzi ke khona lana emzimbeni ke ngaphambili kuyena uma ekutshela lokho ukutshela ukuthi ubani wamtshela ngamanzi.
This accused person played open cards before this honorable court. He told the court that you never participated in his assault. So therefore, he cannot include you with the act of pouring him with water.
Baramula to fatwa wo kiena ora lokile dikarata tsa gage a di beile mo tafoleng di khona go bonwa pepenene ka gore o ile a botsa khoro nnete ya gore lena ga senkeletse karolo filo gape a ka setle a le lekang a le bapantsha le temane ya gore lena le ka tswa ile lena ba le motšhetšeng ka metsi gore a wa. I am still listening.
Umsolo ake ngaphambilini njena ke akakaze ayifihleleke lenkantolo uma iqiniso lenkantolo wathi wena akawukaze ube yingxenye yokushaya kwakhe noma ke umshayeke ingakho ke akakuhlanganisi ke futhi nangokuthelwa kwakhe ngamanzi. Ngisakulalele.
And it is my instruction from accused number 2 that on the same route you were driving after you have off-ramped from Heidelberg, sorry my lord, from N3. On that route, there is a dumping area on the right-hand side when you are facing Albertin.
Bare molatofatwa yena o re ka moraga gore lena le tsule mmile mola wa N3 mo go yona tsela iwe go na le mo ileng gore go lathiwa dilo gona mo o lebaneng le Albertin. I am listening.
Uyaqhubeka ukuthi ke kulo mgwaqo ke enani hamba ngawo ke kunalapho na ke ekulahlwa khona ke izinto abulahlwa ke izibike khona ke ngisakulalela.
At 1442 it indicates access idle ring road
mo
on near ring road
ge o lebella mo nakong yela ya 1442 gauswe le milaola wa ring go bontsha gore koloi e be e duma. That is correct.
Yebo kuqiniso ngiyabona lapho ukuthi kubhaliwe ke ngayo 1442 ukuthi eduza nase ring road imoto yayiduma
to 1522 and the car was on excess idling. Do you see that?
Go fitlhela mo 1522 mo koloi e bentse e duma. That is correct.
Kuqiniso ngiyabona ukuthi kwaze kwashaya ke u1522 imoto isaduma ke.
Yes. Then in between those times it's a period of 40 minutes. Do you see that?
Barma ga tsona dinako tsewe go fetile dinako ye ka bang metsotso ye masome a mane. As you are stating,
that
is the instruction of accused number 2 that was the time when he was taken out of the motor vehicle next to those steel tanks where he was tortured with that electrocuted with that device. That was the time.
Kaya nana ka yeo ke mo ileng gore molatofatšwa ke mo a ileng a ntshiwa koloing bona ba mo tortura ka ntwela ya go yebe ba iswere ye leng gore e be ile ka yona nako yeo ye leng gore e ngwetswe mo metsotsong e masome a mane ao.
Ke go gopola botse Mr. Mngomezulu le rile re mishitse steel pipe Soweto before misha ga lapadu Colonel Gininda fihla amo dula go mogapolo bjale e shetse ile Albertin bjale.
If I recall very well, Mr. Mngomezulu, you had alleged that we took him to the steel pipe in Soweto, Orlando, before we took him to the officer Rapadu, and Officer Gininda came, and now are you saying we took him to that steel pipe in Albertin?
Manje lana ummeli uyachaza ke uthi lesikhathi kaqeda sisho ke manje la imoto eduma khona ke ekwathatha ke imizuzu eyamashumi amane uthi la khona ke umsolo athi ke konke lokho kwenziwa ke lokwakuthotshara ke nake nalokho obakuphethwe ke asho bangakho ufakazi uthi ke uma ngikhumbula kahle baba Mngomezulu okushilo ngaphambilini ukuthi lokhu kwenzeka ke endleleni eyamo eMoroka uma simhambisa eya kuRapadu la khona esahlangana khona ke noGininda khona uGininda ke wahlala ke emotweni usuyashintsha yini manje uthi lokhu kwenzeka eAlbertin?
Awu amrena watheleja handle.
Utheleja Dr. Mngomezulu we go gopola botse.
May I just put it it's not a dialogue.
No akagan ke grar ke le na ke kenya go.
Can you speak English? This machine doesn't record vernacular.
Can I proceed?
No, utheleja.
Yes, I am listening, my lord.
Sorry. May I proceed?
Yes.
My version initially, and it will stand as first time accused was next to a dumping area. It was on a route or on a route towards Albertin. That's the first time. Next to 2 tanks, silver tanks.
Barbona la mathomo re ne molatofatšwa a be a le kgauswi le mo go latlhiwang dilo gona e be e le Alberton kgauswi le ditanka tše pedi ba re taba ye we e sa tlo dula e le kana mokgwe ba e tlhalosang ka go.
The second time was when he was at Orlando next to a dumping area. There were ATMs that were no longer in use. Do you understand now?
Le khala bobedi re ne a be a le mo go latlhiwang dilo gona e be e le Orlando go be gona le gape le di ATM tše be di sa tlholo di berekishiwa di a kwešiša ga dijwale. I am listening.
Kunendawo embili ke la ichazwayo ke yena ke umeli uthe yokuqala ke akhuluma ngayo umsolo wesibili ile ese-Albertin ke la ekulahla khona ke izibi noma khona futhi ke ngalama tank amabili eyesibili ke kuse-Orlando nayo ke kuyalahlwa kuyona ke futhi ke inama ATM angasasetshenziswa. Yebo ngiyakuzwa.
Thank you, madam. All right. Let's move to 3:30.
Ba re theogele go metsotso e masometharo ka moraga iri ya boraro. I am listening.
You joined freeway at N12.
Lena ile la tsena mmileng wa N12 wa freeway. That is correct.
Ebe kuyiqinisa ukuthi ngo 3:30 angena ke ku N12 freeway Albertin.
At 15:48, I'll just skip all these times for time constraints. 15:48, it reflects all Potchefstroom Road in Soweto. To confirm that?
Bare ere 15:48 iboncha Old Potchefstroom Road, Deep Kloof, Zone 6.
ke nnete
That is correct.
Eqinisile ukuthi 1548 lana kubhaliwe ukuthi eduze nomgwaqo i-Old Potchefstroom eDeep Kloof Zone 6.
It also shows GPS unlocked all Potchefstroom till you drove at 15:58.
E bontsha gape le gore GPS unlocked go fitlhella lebeletswe la pele le kgweetsa ka 15:58.
ke nnete
That is correct.
Yebo uyabonisa-ke yatshengisa-ke ukuthi-ke kwakulapho eduze ne-Old Potchefstroom Road umgwaqo GPS unlocked kwaze kwashaya ku-15:58.
According to him, when I consulted with him, it was the time when you took Colonel Rapatu at
But-
Krisani Hospital.
Ba re go ya ka yena molatofatšwa wa bobedi nako ye ke nako e lena lebeletše ya Colonel Rapadu mola Chris Hani.
a ke sa kwešiša Adv Mngomezulu le kare ya hlakahlakana bjale nako ya go feta le re lebele forogo re kopana le Colonel Rapadu bara mosadi a šia dikhe bjale ka mantši ba gare ba gape re sa kopana le Colonel Rapadu ke a botšiša
Mr. Mngomezulu, I do not understand now
May I
as
approach
you are now
the
confusing me. As in the morning you had said we had met Colonel Rapadu and his wife took the keys, and now you are referring to us meeting Colonel Rapadu in the afternoon. Is it changing now?
Lana-ke umeli uthi ngale mizuzu emibili-ke ngaphambi kokuthi libumbane-ke ihora lesine uthi-ke umswalo wesibili yila khona-ke esenithatha khona noma nilanda khona uColonel Rapadu uthi-ke uSergeant uma ephendula-ke uthi manje-ke hayi-ke manje angisezwisisa-ke sekuyindida-ke lokhu manje ngoba ngaphambilini uthe kumina-ke kwakusekuseni-ke ngenkathi-ke sesihlangana naye uColonel Rapadu manje-ke sekusemini la esihlangana khona noColonel Rapadu angisakuzwisisi.
May I approach your case number 2?
Yes, yes, yes.
Mr. Mkhan, thank you, my lord.
Yes.
Mr. Mkhan, we don't have to confuse your evidence and with the evidence of accused number 2. Accused number 2, we confirm with my colleague that according to his instruction, he did not meet Colonel Rapatu in the morning, but he met Colonel Rapatu in the evening.
Mr. Mra, ba re botlhatsi ba lena le ska botlhakantsha le bo ba molatofatšwa wa bobedi. Bo ska tla botlhakantsha go ya ka yena.
Evening, afternoon, which is which now? Morning, evening, afternoon.
Afternoon, my lord, sorry.
No longer in the evening.
No, my lord, it was just a slip of the tongue. It was in the afternoon.
Okay, afternoon.
Yes.
Ba re le ska tla tlhakatlhakantsha botlhatsi bo we molatofatšwa wa bobedi yena o re ga senke a tlhakane le Colonel Rapadu forogo o tlhakane le yena mosegare.
Uthi-ke ndingahlanganisi-ke lokhu umsolo wesibili ukuthi akahlangananga naye uColonel Rapadu ekuseni kodwa wahlangana naye-ke kusemini.
Ntate Mngomezulu a ke tsebe rona e le gore confession ya ka ke e bona rona ebile a ke tsolo o ngwetseng ka mogare a ke tsolo o ka lebelela yona e tla go fa idea ya gore re kopane Rapadu kore ka gana taba ya gore re kopane le Colonel Rapadu mantši o bana ra re mise foro fitlhile kwa ka 7 foro a kopana Rapadu a mtšara ya fosolo rase ge re boa a ko gopele mo e le gore sa ba kopana le Colonel Rapadu ona
Mr. Mngomezulu,
ka mokgwa ke tsebang ka ona ke naganišišang ka ona
I just unfortunately do not know what the accused has written in his confession. However, what I know is that we took him to Colonel Rapadu in the morning. We arrived there at 7 in the morning, and then we took him to court. When we came back late in the afternoon, I do not recall us meeting Colonel Rapadu together with the accused.
Ukuthi ke yini ke ebhaliwe laphayana usolo wesibili ayokhuluma noma ke ayogonuluka khona ke kuyena uKenneth Rapadu kungeshwa ukuthi angazi ukuthi ibhalweni laphayana kodwa engikwaziyo ukuthi samhambisa kumikisa kuyena ke uKenneth Rapadu kusekuseni safika laphayana ngo7 ke ekseni sase siyahamba ke siya enkantolo uma sesibuya ke enkantolo asihlangenanga naye uKenneth Rapadu emini.
At 15:58, you were driving. Let's quickly go to 16:16. You see that?
Page 16.
39. The page 39, Molaga 16:16.
Yeah.
Etomaka 15:58. Barawaya Fase was 16:16.
16, yes, 05 seconds.
Are you referring to the 16:16 of 05 seconds?
Correct.
Bar A,
You were at Makalima Street, Morokas, Soweto.
No, Makalima Street, 16:05.
It says comma, Mr. Mngomezulu.
Comma, sorry. Comma Street.
It is correct. We were at Comma Street at 16:05 on the 19th of June 2020.
Yebo ke ngo 16:16 seduze ke ne Comma Street.
The ignition was off.
Latima Goloi.
Moroka Police Station.
We were inside Moroka Police Station.
That was not a question. You switch off the engine.
Yeah, okay,
yes, I am listening.
Yes. From 16:16 to 18:28, approximately 2 hours.
16:16 we shall 18:28 nako ye ka lekanang motlhomong le diiri tse pedi. That's correct.
So iqiniso ke ukuthi kusuka ngo 16:16 kuyoshaya ke 18:28 ukuthi amahora amabili lawo.
It is the instruction of accused number 2 that it was the time when Gininda came with the white BMW within that period of 2 hours when he was assaulted, electrocuted and tortured within the period of 2 hours.
Bare mo iring tse pedi tse ke nako mo ntate Gininda a ile ngatla gona a sepela ka koloi ya motlhobo wa BMW ke mo eleng gore molatofatswa o ile a papatlwa gona gape ba mo tortura mo nakong eo ya iring tse pedi.
Police station.
If you could explain, maybe, did he inform you on where inside the police station was he tortured?
Lana ke kulamahora amabili ke ila umsolo wesibili athi khona ke ila efika khona ke uBrigadier Gininda ehamba ngale BMW emhlophe ithi la ashaya khona ke sotshala khona ke befaka ke ugesi ngabe kutshelile yini uma ekusho lokho kwena ukuthi kuphi nendawo phakathi epolice station noma lokho kwenzeka kuphi nendawo phakathi epolice station?
So, Exhibit GG, I'll refer you to Exhibit GG.
Bare batare le level le botlhatse ba GG.
May I confirm that?
Yes.
The witness is asking for Exhibit GG to be.
Sorry, it's Exhibit HH.
Bare ke botlhatse ba HH.
OB of Morocco.
Moro OB ya Morocco. I do not recall us doing any OB entry at Morocco.
OB in Morocco.
There's no OB. Thank you, sorry. May I withdraw that? There's no OB. of Moroka Police Station.
Bare by Busha Tabaewe Bare Rai or OB Yamoroka Police Station.
Was accused number 2 booked in before he took the alleged confession at Moroka Police Station?
Molatofatso wa bobedi o ile a bokiwa ini na ka pele ga go katle a dire polelo yela a be a dira.
Sa e bolela gape aowa.
I reiterate it, my lord, no.
Ingabe wabhukwa yini umsolo wakhe ngaphambi kokuthi ke akhulumeke lokwazi ukukhuluma eMoroka ngisaphinda futhi cha.
Okay. When accused number 1 was taken to Deep Blue Police Station before Colonel Mboto, was he booked in at Deep Blue Police Station?
Molatofatso wa mathomo rene a ishitswe police station ya Diepkloof ka pele ga Colonel Mboto yena o ile a bokiwa ini ka Diepkloof police station.
Ka se fetole o ba Aisha ke nna be ke sona.
I will not respond on that as I was not present when the accused was taken Diepkloof.
Uma ukuthi ke eyokuthi umsolo wokuqala wabhukwa yini eDiepkloof uma esiwa ke kuyena uKenyan Mboto angeke ngiphendule lokho nanjengoba ngangingekho ke noma kwangathi mina owamhambisa.
What's the time? I'm almost done. So, if you don't have the records for accused number 2 at Moroka Police Station for an alleged confession, it's not easy for one to see, conclude that he was at Moroka Police Station. Do you agree?
Re le gore lena ga gona mo eleng gore le ile la ngwala fase gona ka nako e la lebelele le Moroka Police Station ga go kgonagale go ba ga go be boleta gore motho a kgone go tseba gore ke nnete lena lebelele mo la police station ya Moroka ke nnete yo
e re ke fetola ka tsela ka ge le gore o ngwadisitse confession ya ngwala confession nako le gore ke kae la so ke re e no tsa confession o ile belo rena o fitlhile o ra fitla batho le go mafetšana go ma ka re nna ga if ne be ke bone e bile ke ba le ke tla go botsa gore o fitla o fitlhile batho mele na go so ba fetšana go se bela go ya ona Moroka o ile.
May I responded in this fashion, my lord? Whenever the accused writes a confession, it reflects the time, the date, and the place of where was the confession taken. And what I can say is that I did not see the confession. I would be able to answer you if I had seen the confession. However, if you, Mr. Mngomezulu, can read the confession, then you would be able to see that the accused was at Moroka Police Station. And what I can say is that indeed he was taken to Moroka Police Station.
Lana ke nanjengoba ke singenako ke okubhaliwe phansi akukho la umuntu angaqinisekisa khona ukuthi ngempela umsolo wesibili waya ke eMoroka Police Station. Engakusho kona ke Adv Mngomezulu ukuthi ke ngeshwa ke la akhuluma khona ke noma ke agonyuluka khona ke umsolo wesibili ke angizange ngikubone ke ngikufunde lokho la bengizokutshela khona ke ukuthi ngesikhathi esithile wafika ngesikhathi esithile wabe eseyaqeda ke la ebengizokusho lokho ngesiqinisekiso kodwa uma wena ke ungayibuka ke noma ungayifunda ke uzokuthola lokho noma leyo mininingwane kodwa engingakutsho ngesiqinisekiso ukuthi impela waya eMoroka Police Station umsolo wesibili.
Court, please, my lord. Notice that it's 15:28, and my lord, I'm almost done with the cross-examination on the 18th and the 19th. I'm now left with the 22nd and the 24th in respect of accused number 4, my lord. And such exhibits were not furnished to us as yet.
Is that the logbooks, sir?
That's logbooks.
The logbooks, you don't have them up to now?
Yes.
just follow up this afternoon.
Hello?
We will follow up this afternoon, my lord.
This afternoon.
Yes.
If you don't get them, even this afternoon, have you lined up any witness for tomorrow?
Yes, possibly the experts regarding the movement report.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, so that we mustn't
Yes.
waste the whole day.
Yes.
Because if there are no log books, then it means
Yes.
if you haven't lined up any witness, then we must adjourn.
No, we'll be able to proceed.
So there will be a
Sergeant
witness,
Mohola is also waiting in the wings as well.
Because that's Sergeant?
Mohola.
Oh, Moholi. Okay, fine. All right, yeah. Okay, apparently,
Barman Sari, Fella, and Namo, Joloka, Zebawaya, Mashimonga, so far that are where I pay or SARS.
okay, tomorrow at 10 o'clock.